Hi everyone, tonight I'm going to run you through a quick exercise routine that is just really good for getting your body back in tune, making sure your posture is good, making sure we're activating the right muscles for when we get moving again. So it's a really good routine if you're involved in any sort of manual task occupations or even if you are bound to a desk and stuck in some very static passive postures for long durations. This is a really good routine that can break up your day and take away some of those stresses that might be causing you aches or pains or long-term changes to your posture. So we're going to work on some really simple movements that are very low level, low impact, and that will re-engage a lot of our postural muscles to get our joints moving a bit better and get us feeling a bit stronger when we go about our day. So we're going to start off down on the floor and then gradually work our way up to standing and carrying some load through our body. So first things first, and mobilise our upper body. So we lie in what we call hook lying position, body nice and straight here, thighs out at about 45 degrees, little bend in the knees, heels are in line with my hips and with my shoulders. So my top arm is going to lie out in front. We reach the fingertips away. A lot of these exercises are about creating length through the joint. So we open up. Opening your chest, you're trying to reach your fingertips up towards the roof. As you get to the top here, turn your head and follow your hand with your eyes and roll your shoulders down to the floor. So I'm trying to keep my knees steady on the floor here. We return to the top, opening up, trying to create some length through the shoulder joint and back down. So you notice my hand doesn't change angles here. So you open up, it's really easy. And people want to often twist and reach back this way, but you can see the position that puts my shoulder joint in here. That's not what we want at all. We want to create a nice open shoulder joint, rolling across, opening our chest muscles there, and resetting, really getting our scapulars, our shoulder blades to move freely around our rib cage. And then we change sides. Flip over, you can just roll over. I'm just going to try and stay facing the camera. So open up, reaching away, trying to create length by opening up towards the roof, then rolling back, lying your shoulders flat on the floor if you can. It's really important with these exercises that you go within your limits, so always stay comfortable. You don't need to force it at all. Opening up, rolling down. You might feel a bit of tension coming through the front of your arm here into your chest as you roll down towards the floor. If you do feel any pins and needles or anything coming through down into your hand, that might mean you have a bit of neural tension coming out of your neck. You might need to go and see a physio to get that remedy. Okay, the next step, we're going to roll over onto our hands and knees. So this is a really good exercise for connecting our upper body to our lower body. The only thing that connects our rib cage to our pelvis is our spine in terms of the skeleton. Everything else is musculature and connective tissue, so we need to make sure that that's engaged and moving smoothly. So we go down into 4-point, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're just going to move our hands slightly forward, so that allows us a little bit more room to move. You're going to bring your body forward, over your hands, chest over your hands, making sure your hands are pressing flat into the floor, and then sitting back, we're trying to take our tailbone up and back. So what we don't want is a real curl over like we see in a child's pose for yoga. That's not what we want. Working on the hips here, so pushing back, sitting into your bum, coming forward, over the hands, we do this 10 times. So another important element here is not to sag through your back. You need to keep these tummy muscles engaged, so you're lifting your rib cage up, forward, and sitting back. So once you've got the movement feeling comfortable, you can roll through nice steady motion. You don't have to hold it, it's not a stretch, we're actually getting the muscles around our hips working. next step for this one, I'm going to turn it face the camera so you can see the difference. Is we're going to shift our body weight over to one side and then sit back through that side there. You're coming up and over, across to the other side. So you're sitting down through one butt cheek. Up and over. So again, what we're going to make sure of here is that you're not twisting your body, you're not turning your shoulders, everything stays square, sitting back, come across. You go for about 5 or 6 on each side. Again, once you've got the movement feeling comfortable, you can move quite quickly with a nice tempo. Always want to be comfortable within your limits. Okay, now we're going to work on engaging these tummy muscles under a bit more pressure. So we start off, make a nice little window to look through with your thumb and forefinger, like that. We walk our feet up in the air, so we want to make sure our tailbone is staying down on the ground. Hands are up. And the knees are out and just relax. So we have a soft hip position here. Now, what we're going to try and do is imagine you've got a birthday candle sitting on each knee. We're going to come up and blow out the candle on either side. So you roll forward and across with your shoulders. Blow that candle out. Breathe in on the way down. Other side. So again, we're on a nice, smooth, rolling motion. We don't want the knees to do much moving. These stay nice and still. As you come to one side, we want to think about this rib cage here, drawing down in towards the floor and towards the hip. So we're really engaging our obliques to support the spine. So we do about 8 to 10 on either side. And then we're going to reverse that down to the lower half of the body. So you lift the tailbone off the ground. It's not a big movement from flat to lift. So imagine you've got a thumbtack under your butt, and then again we just roll side to side. You're just trying to maintain that little bit of elevation through the hips. What's important is not to swivel. So we're not swiveling side to side, so there shouldn't be any change in the height of the knees. It's straight across side to side. Make sure we're breathing, not holding your breath. If you can talk to someone while you do it, that's a good sign. Alright, so the next one, we want to take those movements where we're rocking forward and back, and we're going to bring them up onto our feet. So we start off with your feet under your hips, hands across your chest, and again we're going to try and sit straight back through this posterior chain, so lower back, your bum and your hamstrings. Hands across your chest, nice soft shoulders. So bending the knees, soft knees, reach back through your butt. So we're lengthening this chain here, stretching it out, using the hamstrings, the glutes, the lower back, and then coming back up. Make sure you got even pressure through the heels and toes. Moving back. So you can see there's not a lot of movement of the knees in terms of forward and back. It's not a typical squat motion here either, where you're trying to stay tall through your chest. We're actually relaxing the upper body. It's all about the hips here. Up and down, stretching back. Again, you want to do about 10 to 12 of those. And then for our side to side motion, I'm going to face the camera, hands on your butt, so just on that, the little dimples, your glute med. That's the muscles that support our hips in single leg stance so we don't drop out. So we're going to get them working and firing up. Feet under the hips, hands on your butt. We shift your body weight to the side and then just sit back into it a little bit. So shift across and poke your butt back. So it's almost like you're pushing your butt into your fingers here. Now it's really important that you don't swivel. So your chest should move with your hips and then you sit back. So chest across, sit back. So you should feel these butt muscles underneath your fingertips should switch on as you move side to side. So right side on, left side on. And again, we go for about, these ones you can do a few more once you get the tempo right. about 10 to 15 each side. And that's it. There's some really simple exercises that are going to get your body engaged in the right way and making sure that you're switched on and all the tension that you've got in your body is good tension. So all the right muscles are working, you're not using things that you're not supposed to, and you're going to